without your aid. Now we are much closer to accomplishing our goals. I doubt we'll meet again. But if we do, know that my gratitude will not save you in our next encounter.
I knew I didn't like that woman. Vulcans. Secretive and deceitful. I should have learned from the Andorians. My mistaken judgment cost these people their lives. I won't make that error again. Captain's log, May 8th, 2159. While en route to Starfleet Command Headquarters after briefing the Vulcan government on Tyrell's subterfuge, Enterprise has been rerouted to render assistance in the Epsilon Theta star system. An outbreak of some kind of mutagenic virus has occurred on all the inhabited worlds within this system. Starfleet has managed to synthesize a cure for this epidemic, and medical ships have been dispatched. However, there have been reports of attacks by Romulan vessels on some of our medical convoys. My task force has been assigned to protect Starfleet's efforts to send medical aid to the planets within Epsilon Theta. I can't help but wonder what the relationship was between Tyrell's research and the Romulans. Given her deception, I don't think her studies were as innocent and benign as I was led to believe. Still, involved or not, the Romulans have uncharacteristically spread into the unaligned systems throughout this sector. My instincts say they're up to something sinister. Our sensors have detected a Romulan starbase on the far side of the system. It appears to be the staging area for the attacks they've been mounting against us. If we could destroy it, our job here would become a lot easier. Well done. The medical ships have distributed the antitoxin to all infected planets in the system. Our efforts here today have made a real difference in these people's lives, averting a crisis in the process. Starfleet will want a full report on this operation as soon as possible. Let's head home. The First Minister of Epsilon Theta Prime has provided us with a holographic image of an alien ship that was observed surveying the planets in that region. Its design indicates it is a vessel used by the Ankari, an isolationist people whose homeworld of Ankaria is located just 2 light-years from Romulan space. Fearing the worst, I have been ordered to investigate. The Ankari might be just a tool for the Romulans, or, given their recent behavior, they might have a foothold in our neck of the woods. Either prospect gives me pause, but we need to find an answer to this disease, and fast. Sensors indicate Ankaria has been poisoned by the same disease that infected the other planets, only it's much further along in the ecosystem. Everything is dead. Nothing has survived, not even plant or animal life. Wait, sensors are picking up a transport of some kind. It seems intent on leaving this place in a hurry. This is Captain Archer of the Starfleet ship Enterprise. Shut down your engines and prepare to be boarded.
They are not responding, Captain.
Concentrated scan. I want to know what's on that ship. Looks like that ship was a drone. No one was on board. Sensors are telling us they were carrying a large concentration of the toxin used to poison Epsilon Theta. But where is she headed? Parallel course. Don't let the drone out of center range. We're registering a large amount of the toxin in liquid form. This must be some kind of processing facility. They're synthesizing the toxin here, then taking it into Starfleet sectors. I don't believe it. We just had that thing on our sensors. The energy requirements to cloak something of that size must be astronomical. That's definitely a Romulan cargo ship, though. She's taking evasive action. With the station cloaked, we won't be able to target the facility's key systems to destroy it. We've got to find the source of the toxin. Search pattern Omega. It must be located at one of the planets in the system. Sensors have detected trace amounts of the toxin. That Romulan vessel must have harvested it from one of the nearby planets. We can't let it escape. If it reaches the cloaked station, we'll lose it. The Romulans must be using this orbital facility to harvest biogenic material from the planet's surface. We'll have to put a stop to it. Target that facility. Excellent. Without their harvesting station, the Romulans will be unable to procure any more biogenic material from this planet. However, we have to be sure there are no more orbital stations like this one in the system. Continue search pattern and be alert. They've launched 2 more transport vessels. Sensors say they're each loaded with toxin. The Romulans are attempting to take it out of the system. Scans indicate they are also stocked with plasma torpedoes. If we can detonate them, it might be enough to destabilize the cloaking shield on the base. It worked. The plasma torpedo's displacement has disrupted their cloaking fields. The second Romulan ship carrying the toxin has gone to warp. They could be taking that stuff anywhere, but our first priority is to destroy this facility. Then we'll pursue. That seems to have broken their back. Good work. There's 1 transport left. We have to intercept it before the Romulans can accomplish whatever they are planning to do with it.
Jonathan, we have a serious problem. Whatever hornet's nest you stirred up out there has really set things off. The Romulans have begun a big push into strategic sectors. We think they're headed for Earth.
Earth? The toxin. They want to use it on Earth. Reg, we were able to find their production facilities for that poison and shut it down, but one of their ships got away, carrying a large quantity of this stuff. We have to find that ship and destroy it.
They'll be entering the Tyburn sector soon, but we've managed to intercept some elements of their fleet in Orsini. I'm not sure how long we can hold them there.
How many ships?
Their cloaking technology makes it difficult to ascertain their strength. But our latest ship count is at least 30 vessels. We can't make sense of it. No matter how many we seem to destroy, more ships decloak to take their place. Jonathan, if they aren't stopped in Tyburn, there's nothing left between their ships and our solar system. All the elements of the Starfleet are here.
We've already changed course. Hold tight, Reg. We'll be there soon.
Enterprise, we're taking a severe beating here. I have a plan, but we'll need to buy some time. Can you get them off our backs?
I'll buy you as much as I can, but eventually they're going to overrun the system. Their numbers are just too great.
Trust me, Jonathan. I'll owe you one.
This will make 3 by my count. Archer to Fleet. Our priority is to reinforce the Starfleet ships already fighting in the system. Enterprise out.
And that's got it. We're ready, Jonathan.
It had better be good. We're facing steep odds here.
The orbital facility here was designed to aid Vulcan mining camps on this planet by using a cutting beam to penetrate the surface and expose dilithium deposits. We've powered it back up and realigned its orbit to fire the beam into space. It should allow us to defend ourselves against the Romulan vanguard.
And the rest of the Romulan fleet?
This is the part of the plan that's truly inspired. If you scan the area, you'll see 4 sensor platforms the Vulcans deployed here years ago. We've managed to bring them online remotely and reprogram their command functions. They're powered by an early form of nuclear fusion. But if we can detonate them in proximity to the Romulan ships, they'll create an electromagnetic pulse that should disable their systems.
A nuclear blast? It's so simple it might actually work. I doubt their shields were designed to keep out the full electromagnetic range.
That's what we're thinking. We're configuring them now to respond to a coded hailing frequency, which will trigger detonation.
Understood. Now we'll just have to lure them in.
Shouldn't be too hard. When they see you, they'll try to destroy you. Guaranteed. Good luck.
Thanks. We'll need it. Enterprise out. It worked. We've disabled some Romulan vessels at this sensor platform. 3 Romulan ships have decloaked near the blast. The EMP must have knocked out their cloak, but their shields are still intact. Their energy signature is through the roof. The Romulans must have distributed the remaining toxin among these 3 ships. Are you reading this?
We see them, Jonathan. The science officer on the station believes that the 3 ships carrying the toxin are using shield generators designed for deployment on an outpost.
But that's not possible. The power requirements would be...
I know, but the bottom line is